lines by using AutoCAD software. Once you go to the AutoCAD screen, so you click on, you disable or switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. So now we'll go for the command limits. So type limits, specify lower left corner, by default it is 0, 0. We just press enter. Specify upper right corner is 12, 9. You type 297, 210. Then go to zoom, Z enter, and type A enter. Then first we're going to draw a line. Consider any point and drag it in the horizontal direction and click on the first button of the mouse. And again drag this in the mouse. You drag the mouse in the upper direction or the cursor on the upper direction and click on the first button of the mouse. And go to offset. Specify offset distance. You take 297. You just click on this vertical line and offset to the left side. And again offset. You take 210. Right 210 offset distance and you select this horizontal line, offset to the top side. Then go to zoom, extends and zoom 0.5x or 6x. Then go to fillet between this vertical line and this horizontal line. Similarly, fillet between this vertical line and this horizontal line. Fillet between this horizontal line and this vertical line. Now we go to detext. So select the specify start point, select the start point and then specify height as 4 and then the rotation angle as 0, and here you type problem number 77. One end of a line is 30 mm in front of VP, 30 mm in front of VP and 30 mm above HP. The line is inclined at 40 degrees percentage D to get degree symbol to HP, and its top view measuring 60 mm is inclined at 50 degree, degree to XY. Draw the projections of the line and determine true length and inclination with VP. Press enter. Now we are going to draw the line. Go to line command. So first we will go for a layer and change the layer types. So click on new layer and type XY, enter. Again go to new layer and type true length. Then go to new layer, type views and click on new layer and type locus. Now we'll go for layer 0, line weight default, make it as 0.05 and say OK. And the XY line, make it as 0.13 and say OK. And go to true length, make it 0.25 and say OK. Then go to views. So here you make it 0.5, click on 0.5, say OK. And the locus default is 0.05 and say OK. Then click on the locus line type of continuous and then click on load. Come down, take the cursor to the first line, type D dash dot and say OK. And now you click on the dash dot. Now the dash dot line type has been loaded from the library file to the drawing file. Now you click on dash dot and say OK. Now the dash dot has been, the line type of locus will going to be the dash dot line having the line thickness of 0.05. Then say close this. Then go to line command, draw a horizontal line here first and then go to offset, take the distance as 30 mm above HP and also 30 mm in front of VP. And then go to line, draw a vertical line of any distance and go to fillet, select between these two and select between these two. Once you do that, then he says the line is inclined at 40 degrees to HP and its top view measuring 60 mm is inclined at 50 degrees to XY line. So go to line, draw a line intersection of this at the rate of 60 less than 50 minus 50 degrees, and then draw a horizontal line. Then go to extend, select this as the boundary edge and extend this line till here. Then go to circle, take intersection point of this and take intersection point of this. Then go to trim between these two lines or the outside the arc. Then go to fillet between these two. Once you do that, then go to line command, draw a line from here and draw a vertical line. Then go to line, take intersection of this, then at the rate you type 100 less than 40 degrees, that is the true inclination line. Then go to fillet between this and this. So go to line, take intersection point of this. So here you drag this and go to extend, you select this line and offset. Once you do that, now we know that the distance between the end projectors will going to be on the same line. So line INT of this to perpendicular to this. Then go to line, draw a line from intersection point of this to intersection point of this. So this will going to be the front view. Then go to circle, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. Then go to trim between these two lines, you trim this circle. Then go to fillet between this line and this line, and go to line, take intersection point of this and draw a perpendicular to this. Then draw the line intersection of this. Then go to break till here, break till here, and break till here, and break till here, and break till here. Then go to break between this here. Then go to move, select this and crossing, you take it and place it wherever you want. Now we will go for changing the thicknesses. Now you just move and place it outside. Now we go for changing the line weights. So to do that, first you click on this line, XY line, go to CH, command is layer, you make that as XY and escape. Similarly, you take these two lines, which is front view, that is top view, go to views and say escape. Now here you switch on the line weight. Then go to these two lines, which is the layer, which will going to be the true length. Then escape. Then go to these two lines and say layer and make this layer as locus, and this line type you change it to 10. So now once you get this, now we go for the D-text. So go to D-text. So here you mark this as X and you mark this as capital Y, you mark this as VP, you mark this as HP. So this is capital A in bracket, this is capital B in bracket, and this is locus of B, and this is capital B, and this is capital A, and this is locus of B, locus of B. So remove the caps lock, take A and you take B, and this as B2, this as B1, and this as B2 dash, and this as B dash, and this as A dash, and this as B1 dash. So you have changed everything, or you have written everything. Then go to move, switch off the ortho mode and go to VP, and this is HP, and this is Y, this is capital A, and this is capital A. So here this is capital B, so this move B, so this is capital B, go to B2, and this is locus of B. Select objects B1, you place it here. Then this is B2 dash, So you take A dash, you take capital A here, then go to B dash, then go to B1 dash, then go to capital B, and this is locus of B. Then go to break, select this line. Then now go to DDIM, go to modify, select lines, make this as 3, go to symbols and arrows, you make it as 4, text as 4, align with the dimension line above and make this as 3, and then come down to primary units and go to angular in second decimal point and say OK and say close. Then go to dim vertical. So dim vertical, take intersection point of this to intersection point of this. So you're going to get text. So type 30, enter. Then dim vertical. So take intersection of this to intersection of this, and you just come down to text, type 30, and you select wherever you want and click. Then go to dim aligned, select this line, and here you take this as a text, type 60, and you take this here. Then dim angular, select between these two, dim angular, select between these two. So here we have text, type 50 degree, 50 percentage D, and you take it and place it wherever you want. Then go to dim angular, select between this line and this line. So here go to text, type 40 degree, percentage D, and say here, so you take this 40 degrees. Then go to dim aligned, select between these two lines. So here, which is 78.32, yes. So go to text, don't give space by using the space bar, and you press enter key. Then we need to write the text. Then here you just dim aligned, select between these two. So here you go to text, type true length equals question mark, and place it wherever you want. So now we have 78.32, and then dim angular, you select between this line and this line. So here 35 point, go to text, 35.93. So don't give space and press enter key and place it the arrowhead wherever you want. Then go to M text. So select the upper one corner box, then come down to symbol and click on symbol. Here it is put the caps lock off and type small letter F. So you will going to get fit. Fine. Now we need to write the answer for this. So then before that we'll go for leader, take nearest point on this, draw tangentially to this arc, annotation options none. Then go to ortho mode on, go to leader, nearest point on this, annotation options none. Similarly, go to leader, nearest point on this, and drag it and place it, annotation options none. Similarly, you come down to this. Okay, now we will go for leader, take nearest point on this, put up the ortho mode and put tangentially to this line, then go to annotation options none. Similarly, leader nearest to, select this, put on the ortho mode and drag it, say annotation options none. Go to explode, select this, you select this line, you select this line, and then you select this line, and also you select this line. Then go to erase, erase this, erase this, erase this, erase this. So once you do that, now we will go for writing the text. So go to dtext and here you type answers, then go to line, draw a horizontal line and draw the vertical line, and go to offset. So here go to dtext, here you type text height as 4, type 78.32 mm, then go to move, switch off the ortho mode and place this wherever you want, and go to offset, take the distance as 7, so select this and offset it here, then go to line, take endpoint of this to endpoint of this, then go to line, nearest point on this and drag a horizontal or perpendicular to this, then go to fillet and fillet it, then here you take a copy, select this line, select this text and copy it till here, and go to dd edit, select this and make it 35.93 percentage D to get the degree symbol, then go to copy, select this 5 and copy it to here, and similarly go to dtext, put the caps lock on, type true length and say enter, go to zoom previous. Now we have completed the drawing, then go to save, go to appropriate directory, go to AutoCAD drawing. So here you type P, capital P 77 and save it, and finally you